let's go to our friend Manuel Antonio Rodriguez, calling, I believe, from Mexico City, or at least potentially from Mexico City.
Hola, buenos días, David. No soy de
¿Cómo
Mexico
estás?
City. Mis papás son de Guatemala. My parents are from Guatemala. I'm doing good. Thank you for taking my call.
Of course.
I'm actually calling you live right now from Beverly Hills. Our organization, the Mobile Workers Alliance, is actually having a protest outside of the Uber founder Garrett Camp's house. But anyways, my question is this: the last time we spoke, we were speaking about Uber and Lyft drivers, and I want to talk to you about that again. But I want to tell you about some developments. So the California governor, Gavin Newsom, signed a new law recently where basically in California, Uber and Lyft drivers and other food delivery people are going to be considered employees now and no longer independent contractors.
Right.
That law is going to kick in January 1. And basically it's going to have more protection for us drivers. And, we're going to, hopefully we'll be, able to collect, wages, overtime wages. Once we start doing that, we'll have more, more benefits, hopefully some paid sick leave with that. But here's the kicker. Uber and Lyft and DoorDash recently announced that they're going to put $90 million towards basically reversing that through one of those, through a California state initiative, like one of those props.
Yes.
And that's set to take, basically they're going to try to put it on the November 2020 ballot. I guess I wanted to hear what you think about that. I mean, it is direct democracy in a sense that people get to vote on these laws, but the way we see it is that, and they're calling the Protect California app drivers, something like that. And so basically they're putting in this law and they're trying to say that they're going to provide a lot of benefits for us, such as minimum wage. But when you actually look at the details, some of these things, they don't need to do it through a California state initiative. They could, if they want to pay us more, or if they want to pay us a minimum, they could start doing it tomorrow. Does that make sense? I want to. I guess I want to know
Absolutely,
what you think
absolutely. So
about.
this is going to be a
some of
massive
these companies.
propaganda campaign.
Yeah,
This will be a massive propaganda campaign. They're going to pour
exactly.
money in. They've calculated that getting this reversed is worth more than the 90 million they're going to put in. I don't know if that's the number you're saying. It's the number. I believe you, but it may not be. Let's assume that it is. And you're absolutely right. They're going to package it as if we reverse the decision about the Uber and Lyft drivers having to be classified as employees, we will raise wages and we will do all these different things. And you're completely right. They could have done all of those things all along. And it is direct
Right.
democracy. But when one side has 90 million, is it really a fair playing field is the question. And this is what always comes
Exactly.
up in these cases. So listen, I think it's the right decision for the drivers to be classified as employees. I would not be surprised if there is a very effective campaign mounted to get it overturned. But I do think that it is not clear that they can win that on a ballot initiative. I think that a lot of people everywhere, including in California, understand the importance of why the drivers should be classified as
Yeah.
employees. So we'll see how it develops.
Right. And then let me just tell you one of the things that they're proposing in this initiative. So supposedly they're going to be paying us minimum wage now, which is all great. And like I said, they can start doing that tomorrow if they really wanted to pay us a minimum wage.
Right.
But the way they want to calculate minimum wage is not, it's as soon as we accept the ride. So a lot of times drivers are sitting in their cars waiting to pick up people, but it's not busy, or the area that they're in is not, no one's requesting any rides. So they're already having loopholes in that. So they're not going to be
Right.
paying us for waiting,
So in
which
other
even though
words,
we're on the clock. So that's just one of many
if in
things.
an
Yeah.
hour, if in a real hour you had 40 minutes during which you were on rides, you really are only owed 2/3 of an hour of minimum wage, even though you were in the car for the full
Right.
60 minutes.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
got
So
it.
we have hundreds of drivers here in Beverly Hills, and we're going to go to the mansion. He just bought it. He paid $72.5 million for this mansion. One of the biggest purchases here in Beverly Hills in the 90210. But we drivers, we're sick of it, David. And so, if there's any drivers listening, I hope they can get involved with the Mobile Workers Alliance.
Right. Okay, Manuel Antonio, always a pleasure. Great to hear from you, and
Muchas
keep it
gracias,
up.
David.
Okay, igualmente. All right, we will talk to you soon. Let's take a quick break. Don't hang up if you were on the phone, because we will go right back to the phones on the other side of this break.